Hello everybody, welcome back to Switch here again with another Magic the Gathering. I wanna play another game and I just figure, well, we're just gonna check and test something. So firstly, we're just gonna jump to the Avalanche deck itself and I just show you the change. Or I believe so, I can show you the change at least. So, we are looking for the Avalanche color. So there is only one copy in this deck, so I actually crafted. I was able to craft. Like I said, I don't really have a lot of resources, but I will try to change what I can change in order to this deck is going to be a better. So the Avalanche color was just one copy. We added 3 more, so altogether is 4 copies. And what I removed was, well, I can't really show you, but well, actually, I need to show you guys. Just give me a second. It was some useless cards. They've been like 2 useless. Like 2 Vortex Runners, so I just remove it because they're for 3 mana. 2 free, so 3 mana is already like expensive. And they don't really do anything. As long as you control 8 or more lands. So only if we control 8 or more lands, the Vortex Runner gets +1 and then can be blocked. But this is like too late. So there's like no point of us to, you know, having this card at all. And then I remove 1 beer. Or 1 bear. 1 bear, not beer. 1 bear. And because we have that no creature bear spirit. And the bear spirit is great. But I think like even 1 copy is going to be fine. 2 copies are alright, but 3 copies are too much just simply because this is 4 mana. So on the beginning, we're not going to play this. And yeah, that's pretty much the explanation of this. We don't really want to play this unless later on, like in the mid-range, mid-game. So on the beginning, it's not really important card. So there's none other changes I done. Just simply, like I said, due to the fact I don't really have. Like have just 2 commons to spare and 5 uncommons. Mythic, I don't want to craft any mythics to like a basic starter deck. I might consider to do maybe uncommons, but I think that's what I choose. Avalanche color is like the best choice here to mess with. Well, unless you will go with, I don't know, max of the, you know, bear spirits because you really like to. This is quite a good card, actually. It's just a common because we can tap the creature for 1 turn, so that's alright. Worm is really expensive. Kraken. Yeah, we can craft like 1 more, I guess, to this deck. Why not? It's actually cheap. And Ascendant Spirits, like 4 copies of this, that'd be great, but I don't really have any, you know, rare cards, so other than that, I'm just going to play the game. So it's enough for the introduction. We're just going to play another game. Home and play standard game. With the Avalanche. So it's going to be last plate. Oh, okay, that's cool. Last plate standard. Just going to play. So we don't need to mess around, actually saving the last game, so that's great though. I just mess a little bit with the sound. I mean, actually I want to have like a music from the game without lots of other noises. But I might check and, you know, tweak this. Okay, so we have lots of mana, and mana is always good. But also with that being said, if we just have the mana and the cards which are really expensive. I mean, we starting the playing on the round 4 anyway, so just gonna keep it. And I think the Eureka moment we're supposed to maybe add more of this. We can draw 2 cards, and you may put a land card from your hand onto the battlefield, and this is instant. So that's already another change I see. And I will apply this for the next game. Jesus, why is so nasty? Nasty noises. Okay, maybe that will do the trick. We're just gonna play the land. We're just going to play the land. We need the 4 mana here to play the Kandrix Cultivator. Or maybe that's the card we're looking forward to. Simply just due to the fact we can search our library. So that's probably the change we're looking forward to as well. Those 2 cards, just to be able to access faster the lands, to ramp faster. So that's going to be version 2.0. The next game is going to be version 3.0. 3.0. We'll see which version is going to be the most efficient for Bronze League, at least. Bronze tier. I mean, I probably am supposed to be cared about the cards, but like I said, I didn't play for so much time. Long time ago, and it doesn't really bother me right now what's on the table, to be honest. As long as I know what I'm doing. So, we're just going to play a land, obviously. We have the 4 mana, which means we can play this at the end of the opponent's turn, and then play, and then draw another 2 cards. And we can actually play this card and still play the card. Painter enters the battlefield. Create a treasure token, okay. Other creatures to control enter the battlefield with an additional +1/+1 counter on them for each mana treasure spent to cast them. Okay. Equip it. It has case. When Fireblade charger dies, it is damage equal to spirit on a target. I mean, do we really want to play the blockers? Do we? Okay. It's still our turn. We can still play. I'm just going to play this. I know I was like overthinking, but okay, we're just going to play. But we can block faster, right? And we can still play the land. I should choose the blue. Actually, we're having like lots of blue as well. Okay, that's alright though. Okay. Nothing happens, just drawing the cards, draw the cards, and create a treasure token. Whoa, that's not nothing happening. That's actually happening quite a lot. But we are going to use the bubble snare. You might even consider to play the Kraken, but there's no point, right? Yeah, we're just going to tap this creature, unless it's legendary. Enters the battlefield onto your next turn. Creatures your opponent control attack each combat if able, and attack a player other than you if able. Okay, whatever. I mean, we need to tap this. There's no any other way around. Choose attackers. We need to attack. Okay. So basically, this creature forcing us to attack every turn. Which is no good. But right now it's going to be tapped permanently. At least for a little bit. And he's not able to block. And the exploit ability, I don't know what's that do. When this creature enters the battlefield, you may sacrifice a creature, okay. This is death touch. We're not really excited about it, do we? So he's not able to block, and the death touch. Well, I don't really want to play the Kraken right now because this is not tapped, right? So what we need to do is basically wait. Unless we just want to do the attack as well, just simply to force the 3-2 to block, whatever. I mean, that doesn't really make any sense to block 3 attack, but yeah. And we are just going to end the turn. And with his end of the turn, we're just going to play the Graven Lore. Warlock class. What does do? 1 mana gain the next level as a sorcery to add its ability. At the beginning of your end step, if a creature died this turn, each opponent loses 1 life. Okay, that's probably going to happen. Level 2. When this class becomes level 2, look at the top 3 cards of your library, put 1 of them into your hand and then the rest into your graveyard. And the level 7, hopefully it's not going to happen. Ever. At the beginning of your end step, each opponent loses life equal to the life they lost this turn. Okay. Yeah, whatever. Oh, there's another one. Okay, just going to play this. We are going to scry and then we're just going to draw 3. Jesus, why that went so fast? I didn't even choose anything. Like, obviously I don't want to draw this. Oh well. Not really happy about it. We'll do like that. And like that. And apply the ability. For the land. Why not? And we're just going to attack. Okay. So that's great. We are still having 2 blockers. So we should be fine. I don't know, this Sculpture of Winter is really much of the use. Maybe we're just going to remove this as well and just add something, some other mechanics to ramp the deck. Do I wanna block this? Yes, I need to block this. The Eureka. I'm just going to play this with the end of the opponent turn. Nothing really happening, he's just having 2 cards. Even if it's removal, we can still just, you know, bounce this to our hand. When Novice Occultist die, you draw a card and you lose 1 life, okay. And I'm just going to play like this. The thing is we don't really have a trample, so he's like better off. We have 2 blockers. Can't really do anything about this. I mean, we are going to tap this one, the Novice Occultist. Or I don't know, to be honest, which card. And maybe let him draw the card. Let him draw the card. I don't know, I just feel like I lost. So much mana right now. Okay, at least something. Oh, he surrendered. Oh my god, those games are really long, 20 minutes games. So I don't really know that was like a much of improvement because we didn't really draw the cards we want to, but I've just noticed as much as I play, it was actually the second game just. I want to change something more and improve upon something more, but just with the cards we are getting on the beginning, you know, as starter cards. So Avalanche. Avalanche version 2.0. 2.0. I think I need to fix a little bit more stuff here. But in this game, actually, you had like so much mana. And we didn't really draw lots of cards to play. Like, we didn't really have much opportunity to play big cards. Maybe I supposed to put some other cards as well. Like a big monsters, big power bombs. We call it bombs, right? I don't know. I just want to keep those videos short. So thank you very much, guys, for watching. See you guys in the next video. I think I'm going to play the third one game, another, and try to do some tweaking as well. Still with the same deck, and try to figure it out what I can remove and what I can improve upon, because the mana wise it's great, but we didn't really draw, you know, any other cards to be, you know, more powerful during the gameplay. Like basically on our side we didn't really pressure enough. That's what I felt, opponents, but the opponents didn't really drew the cards to finish off us, so it was kind of like a 50-50 scenario. Okay, though, one more time, thank you very much, guys, for watching. See you guys in the next video. I will try to do one more game with this deck, or maybe even a couple more, we'll see. But every game I will try to change something in order to improve it. I will see what I'm going to bring on the next game. So yeah, thanks one more time and see you soon.